I just wanted to talk about orchid care. I've had this guy for some months now, and it was a gift from my dad. Since then, it hasn't bloomed, and I've kind of trimmed one down because it was very dead, but the other one I kind of left. So I just wanted to make a video because this has been such a learning experience for me. I've had a lot of new growth between the roots, and then I got this new leaf here since I got it. So it's pretty exciting, but I just wanted to talk about how I cared for my orchid and the conditions that I have. Obviously I live in Arizona and it is so stinking hot over here. I have these huge windows in my living room, south-facing apartment, so all that to say it's just super hot where we are, and it's super dry, and all my plants dry out super quick. So the pup decided to join us. So basically this is in an orchid potting mix, in an orchid pot, so it has these holes at the bottom. The roots for an orchid need a lot of oxygen, so typically when they're found growing naturally, they grow on trees and the roots wrap themselves around the trees, and it's very cool looking, it's very interesting, definitely not like a regular plant where the roots are in the soil, so they do need to be exposed. I tend to not only spray this with water, but I also have orchid food that I spray it with once every 2 weeks. I keep it separate, but this I spray it with water every day, sometimes even twice a day. As it starts getting hotter, it's February right now, and to be honest with you, it's like 80 degrees right now, so it's starting to heat up. And with that being said, I'm going to start watering it once in the morning before I leave for work, and then once in the afternoon when I come home from work. The one way that I treat this is I will fill up my bathroom sink and I'll submerge it, and I'll just let it soak for around 30 minutes just to get the terracotta all moist, and to keep the roots moist as well. You see the roots are nice and green there, and that's really help encourage the growth. I know that sometimes the roots are brown and yucky like this. When I first potted it in here, I didn't really know what I was doing. I only soaked the pot about once a week. Since then I've done it about 3 times per week because everything dries out, like I said. But the roots were all like this, very brown, very dried out. So since I've upped the watering and soaking and things like that, I have these very strong green leaves that are growing around everything. On top of soaking it and spraying it, I also use this tray to filter the water, but I fill it up with water about yay high. So that way when it's in there and it is draining from soaking it, it also keeps the moisture in because of the water. It just acts as a drainage, I guess, and it helps keep the pot moist, so just another thing to add to the list, I guess. Since then, I kind of have these strong green roots growing everywhere, and it's just been really great, and the plant is just really thriving. So it's a lot of fun to watch, it's a lot of fun to see it grow, and it's so exciting when it sprouts new leaves or these roots start kind of molding themselves around the bark that's in there. So that's all I have. If you have any questions or any comments or suggestions, please feel free to let me know. I love getting suggestions on how to better care for my plants. But until next time, from me and the pup, happy planting!